Hey guys, it's Mike with Narks Electric Customs. Today I'm going to put together the Harbor Freight welding cart. It's generally 70 bucks, usually on sale for 40. I bought it for $30 to help me roll around stuff. So let's get started. Okay, so it's February 11th. I got an ad from Harbor Freight in the mail last night that had the welding cart, you know, the typical welding cart. This one's actually item number 61316 for $30. So I was like, man, part of a super coupon. I was gonna build my own cart, and I was like, for 30 bucks, I would hate to waste my time building a cart because it would still take me a little more than an hour, hour and a half. So I ran over, I grabbed this cart, 30 bucks. I think everybody knows what they look like, but I'll flip it up here. So basically today, I'm gonna throw it together real quick, show you. I'm gonna put the Eastwood MIG on it, and we'll get to work. So keep watching. All right, so it looks pretty easy. Legs for the front, storage cart, the back panel for the gas to hang off of and to make as the back legs, top tray for the welder. Everybody talked about it not really having a handle. It does have a little lip here, which you may be able to see. Let me get out of the way. So you could drag it around with that. Now I'll probably change that up just a little bit. I may end up building a handle off of that. I don't know yet. But basically I'm just excited to have a welder cart. So I'm gonna get started putting it all together, and we'll get back to the time lapse. So basically there's a shitload of little nuts and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna take and sort all that. All right, so the nuts and bolts, 10 millimeter. Nuts are the same way. So I grabbed my little drill. I'm gonna put these on just by zipping them down with that to save me a little bit of time. So. Okay, so sorry I have the heater on, but it's gonna be kind of loud. But I didn't tighten these up yet because I wanted to be able to move them around so I can adjust for the panels and bottom bases right there. So okay, so quick tip, I put the leg on backwards because I wasn't paying attention. So these holes here obviously need to be flat, so the second panel, so the middle panel here can be flat. So see it, boom, 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 boom. So fix and flip those around. All right, so here's the cart built and done. So now it's time to flip around and put the welder on and get the bottle on and everything like that. So, okay, so let's get the cart put down here on the ground. And I'll show you how I've been moving the welder. So we got it strapped to my workbench over here right now with this little strap. And I'd basically grab it like that, Make sure it's unplugged. Oh, it's actually plugged into the extension cord right now. So let's get it up here. On the ground cable. So I put all those to where I could grab them with the handle. Now I basically grab this bottle, which isn't super heavy, but it's really dangerous to move a welding bottle all the time like this. Mainly, if you drop it, that thing becomes a rocket. So put it down here. Whew. That son of a gun is heavy. So take it, spin it around now. So I can get it mounted up top here. Move the chains. Whew. Now back to the heavy. Make sure we got all the stuff out of the way. I'll go ahead and lay the power cable and ground and whew. Get the hose moved around here. Oh, so it actually puts a kind of a kink in that. So obviously that's not good. So if I move it forward a little bit, it should be good right there. Okay, so I ended up flipping these bolts around. Welder fits in good. If I basically moved it to where the front legs on the welder hang over the edge of this, and that also doesn't put this in a kink. So okay, so being that this was pinched, I grabbed a piece of metal I had laying on the floor that was a C-channel, grabbed it, threw it in there. That way it doesn't sit up against this and pinch this. Then grabbed a piece of 2x4 I had laying in the floor, cut it down some so it'd fit behind the welder. That way when I go to push it, it doesn't push the welder up against this part here. Jeez, I totally forgot about the plasma cutter and putting it on the bottom. So the benefit to doing that is obviously I get my big metal fab table back. So I'm gonna drill a hole in the panel there so I can hang a hook to put my extension cord on so I can put this down underneath. Okay, so the Versa-Cut 40 on the bottom, Mig175 up top. I'll end up drilling a hole in the back to run the air hose through for the MIG welder, or not for the MIG welder. Drill a hole in the back to run through for the plasma cutter, and that way I can roll everything around. So basically pull under the front, push on the top, makes it super easy. So again, thanks to Harbor Freight. Okay, so went together very easy. You saw part of the clip there where I flipped these bolts around. That made all the difference in it fitting in there. Cart moves very easy, so I'll drag from the front here. Then when I go to push it, I'll push by the welder so it pushes up against the block. So anyways, thanks to Harbor Freight for sending out the ad. I would have probably built one myself and probably would have had more than $30 in just scrap and tires or wheels and casters and chains. So I didn't have a big enough scrap pile yet to be able to have all that out there. So anyways, thanks to Harbor Freight. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel to keep up on projects like Project Stanley, our 66 GMC, and Project Elsie. We have a rat rod, we have a big truck, we have all kinds of stuff going on right now, and a lot of stuff coming up this summer. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.